and action.
The magic of Walt Disney continues this spring with the opening of the Disney-MGM Studio theme park in Orlando, Florida. Never before has there been a theme park quite like this. When construction is completed this May, guests will be able to experience Hollywood during its golden era and heyday of the 40s. Construction on the Disney-MGM theme park has been a major task. The support system's enormous.
You have a huge amount of logistics of materials that are moving in. In the case of this project, there are 28 individual buildings in the project. For a large percentage of the construction period, every one of those buildings has been under construction at the same time.
To meet the May '89 deadline, nearly 1,000 members of the construction team worked around the clock. Many relocated from different parts of the country.
We have architects that are living in Florida now, landscape architects, show designers, art direction people, color specialists, all those people that are here working all the time. And so it's almost a fine art process. And that, I think, is what makes Disneyland different than a normal development project, is that kind of care and that artistic care that goes in on top of quality construction.
Nowhere else is artistic care more apparent than in the construction of the Chinese Theater. When completed, the Chinese Theater will be an absolute duplicate of the original in Hollywood, California.
We've actually had 4 different groups spread around the country, from California to Philadelphia and even here in Florida, working on various pieces of this detail. And I spent a lot of time in travel going between these places, reviewing the stuff with them, reviewing their interpretations from the photographs, making sure the dimensions were correct and the relationships were all there. We've just spent a lot of time trying to get it as close and true to the actual thing as we can.
The Chinese Theater will act as the entrance to the great movie ride, which promises to be a spectacular journey into the world of movies. Again, attention to detail during construction remained a priority, even down to the aging process.
It's part of our job to age them in and just put everything into one overall look so that everything looks the same age, same color, as if everything has been in the same place for thousands of years.
They have another set of craftsmen that develop the best way to make oak bark. You know, do you sculpt it by hand, each little piece, each little facet, or do you make a mold and put the fiberglass on and squish it down, and then they go back in and paint it. Then it's assembled here. The branches are hung by wires and cables and attached, and then they go back in with fiberglass and butter it together, is a technique they call it, so that they attach and the seams are gone.
The overall construction process is constantly changing. A great number of those changes are handled by project architect Joel Kilinowski.
If we change the floor slab, we're going to have to change the interiors. And by just changing the door, I mean, it just affects one trade also, as opposed to affecting framers, plasterers. We may have to change the actual design to accommodate a technical solution, or vice versa. We may have to change the technical solution to accommodate a new design solution or to solve a design problem.
Architecturally, the spirit of Hollywood certainly is beginning to come alive here. If anything, it's the Hollywood that never existed. It's the image that people think of Hollywood when they go to Hollywood and don't always find there. In distilling Hollywood, we've cleaned Hollywood up a lot, and we've exaggerated it to a great extent. So it's not Hollywood as it is, it's Hollywood as we thought it should be.